Hi all, my name is Patricia May. I'm the author of Find Your Happy, a kid's self-love book, and the Seashell Meditation book for children. What I'm doing today is I'm showing you just a short promo video on what I do when I go to kids groups. I do a 20-minute presentation for the children, teaching them all the tools and techniques and practices and exercises to help fulfill their day in a more happy way. What I do is I go around to schools, youth groups, Montessori classes, yoga classes, meditation groups, wherever there's kids, I'll go there. And I love to teach them these techniques. I was very honored to have 3 Hay House authors do the endorsements for my books. My book, The Seashell Meditations, David G., which is a Hay House author, he's a meditation teacher and a radio show host, and he wrote the testimony for the back of my book, which I was so honored to have him do that. It was really, really special. And Find Your Happy, my kid's self-love book, I had Anita Morjani and Myra Kelly, both who are New York Times best-selling authors as well as Hay House authors. And they both wrote the endorsements for this book, saying that they loved the book and thought it was really going to teach children great techniques to help them through their daily life. So anyways, I'd like to show you a few things of what I do when I am in the classroom teaching the kids in this 20-minute presentation. We always start out by getting them interacting, and I ask them how their morning is. How did it start out this morning when they got up out of bed? Were you happy? Did you get up on the wrong side of the bed? What can we do to make it better? We end up using our affirmations, and we turn that around, and we end up making it an amazing day. So they start out getting very excited and getting their juices flowing. Then what I do is I ask the children about their thoughts and their thinking and how busy their minds are on a daily basis. And I ask them, kids, do you know how many thoughts that you think per day? And I get all kinds of different, one thought, 1,000,000 thoughts, whatever it is that they say. And truth is 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day is what is going through our head. So what I like to do is I show the kids exactly what is happening when we're thinking these thoughts all day long, our busy monkey mind they call it, and what's happening in our heads and in our bodies, because we never settle those thoughts down. Why would we want to settle the thoughts down? Is there a reason why? Well, there is. And that's because when we do settle our minds down, we're more inspired. We can think more clearly. We make better decisions. We can respond in a much more positive way. And there's many reasons why we want to make our minds settle down. So what I do is I show the kids, it's an analogy of our brain and our thoughts through a jar with glitter. So I show them that this represents our brain and the glitter represents our thoughts. And all day long, this is what's happening. Our mind, our thoughts are just swirling in our mind, just around and around and around. Well, when we settle our thoughts down, this is what happens. We start to get a little bit of clarity, and we get a little bit of mind space that starts to open up here. And how do we do this? Through meditation, through breathing techniques, and relaxation. Well, what ends up happening is in this mind space right here, when our mind opens up like this is our creativity, our inspiration, our imagination. It's our best mind space in this clarity space right here. And we can get to this by doing very simple breathing techniques and meditation. So I show this to the kids, and they can come in their classroom from a recess, they can come in from play day in their house, and wherever they are, they can just sit down and watch this as the thoughts settle, as they take 3 deep breaths, blowing out really slow, watching the thoughts settle down, and having their mind space open up. So they really love this, and they love to work with this. It's a fun project to do. After we're done using our jar, what I do is I ask how many children have ever meditated and if they knew what it was. And I explain to them that it's just a mind break and kind of like a daydreaming technique that we use. And I have a very special way of doing meditation and introducing that to children. So what I do is I take a seashell, I pass it out to each and every child. We use this for a tool for concentration and for focusing. So what the kids will do is we hold the seashell to our ears, and I read them a short story rhyme in meditation form. And so they're listening and they're hearing this, and I take them on a journey. It's a guided meditation, And so they can just kind of use their imagination and creativity as to what is happening with them in their meditation. We always ask questions afterwards and see where they went in their meditation, if they saw, if they felt, if they experienced anything in their meditation. Some do and some don't, but it takes practice and it takes time. But they love using the seashell, and I always give them when they take home, and then I tell them to make their special spot in their house on a pillow. They have their calming jar, they have their seashell, and they've got some tools right here to use to calm their minds. And it's very, very good for them, not only just for them, but for their parents and for everybody around them, and they can create a better, more responsive, more positive energy around them by using these certain tools. In my new book, Find Your Happy, what I did was each and every single page is a different practice, a different exercise, a different technique, and it's all very colorful and happy, and the kids love to do this. It's something they can use every day. It's very practical, very easy to use, and they really love it. So I just give them these options and let them know that there's all kinds of things that they can do to help quiet their mind and why they would want to quiet their mind and make it just a brilliant, positive experience each and every day for them. So I hope you like this, and I just wanted to let you know what I do for my 20 minutes, and that was just a short synopsis of what it's about, and I hope you enjoyed it, and have a great day, and namaste. Bye all.